Minnesota's House Fraud Prevention and Oversight Committee has been one of the most active committees of the legislative interim. Today's target, a new state program.
We will be discussing the internal controls, policies, and procedures that are in place to prevent and root out any possible fraudulent behavior in the Paid Family and Medical Leave Act.
The hearing featured testimony mainly from DEED, the state agency that'll oversee the program. The department says they have multiple checks in place.
There is no one silver bullet for program integrity. You got to have a combination of people, process, and technology.
But committee members, specifically Republicans, had questions, namely about things like address verification, monitoring of intermittent leave, and caregiver authentication.
To not even require an address for the caregivers is problematic. And I think it should be reversed, that if someone has a true domestic violence or concern about safety, they should be able to petition and opt out of providing that address.
Whether it's a caregiver or whether it's a person taking leave for their own medical need, they will need to pass through Login MN as that digital front door to validate their identity.
DFL lawmakers weighed in too, some saying that the committee's questioning had mainly been focused on recipients who may game the system rather than what they view as the main issue.
It is the providers who are taking government resources in order to provide a service, and then the person coming to us in most cases saying that they didn't get it.
The hearing also featured some impromptu testimony from the legislative auditor, who says she was, quote, impressed by a lot of the measures laid out by DEED in the presentation. She noted that they didn't touch on any of the details of the investigation process, but also acknowledged there were likely limits to how much they could add to preserve the integrity of those. The Office of the Legislative Auditor does plan to audit this program sometime in the future. Reporting in St. Paul, I'm Quinn Gorham.